Good morning, all of you. Within 7 to 8 minutes, we are going to start this national level workshop. So please be connected with us.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Please mute
Good morning,
yourself.
ma'am.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, all of you.
Join करूँ बेटा.
Ma'am.
Manoj sir, please mute yourself. Manoj Jamnekar sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Good morning, Rupa ma'am.
Good morning, Diptu Narayan sir. I think principal sir has joined.
Good morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
all of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
madam.
sir.
Very good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
ma'am.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning, Rahul
morning.
sir. Wadone madam.
Sir, good morning.
Just 1 minute. Sorry, Kunal.
Rupa ma'am. Jyoti ma'am has
Yes.
joined.
Yes. Jyoti,
Okay.
Jyoti ma'am. Jyoti, please switch on your camera.
Good morning, ma'am. Jyoti madam, good morning. Once again, welcome you.
थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू देवेंद्र जी. थैंक यू रूपा.
How are you? कैसे हैं आप?
मैं ठीक हूँ. आप कैसे हो?
बढ़िया एकदम. एक बार फिर से आपको तकलीफ दिया है हमने.
नहीं. मेरे लिए तो बस
और ऐसे ही रूपा मैडम आपको तकलीफ देते रहेंगे.
Because
ये मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है बिकॉज
she is
मैं
the
एक्चुअली
successful entrepreneur and role
Yes,
model for
yes.
our girls.
नर्वस
Yes,
हूँ आज.
exactly.
ये वाला टाइप से मैंने कभी बोला नहीं अपने बारे में कहीं भी, तो थोड़ी नर्वस हूँ आज.
अरे नहीं नहीं. चलो बढ़िया.
आपके सारे बच्चे मतलब आप लोग ठीक है 11 o'clock पे शुरू करेंगे कि डू यू वांट टू स्टार्ट नाउ?
रूपा मैम.
I think we can start because we have right now 100 participants. So we
Okay.
can start.
Okay. And those who are wants to join, what about them?
We have given YouTube live link.
Okay, very good. Nice.
So it is
So
already.
we are in both media, Google as well as YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Just 1 minute.
So
So may I start?
yeah, no issue. Jyoti ma'am.
Yes, we can start. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jyoti.
Okay. Please start.
Okay.
So first of all, my salutation to Supreme Spirit, my deepest salutation to Founder President, Honorable and late Ma Radha Devi Ji Goenka, Honorable President Bharatiya Seva Sadan and Institutions Innovation Council, Mr. Dilip Rajji Goenka sir, Honorable Principal Dr. Devendra G. Vyas sir, Honorable Vice Principal and the Head Department of Commerce, Dr. Ambadas G. Pandey sir, the resource person of today's national level workshop, instead of respected, my dear and near one, Jyoti Mundara ma'am, all the participants, faculty members, research scholar, and dear students. Welcome you in the virtual platform of Srimati Radha Devi Goenka College for Women, Akola, Maharashtra. On behalf of Institutions Innovation Council and Department of Commerce, I, Dr. Rupa Gupta, once again welcome on the national workshop on motivational story of entrepreneurship or entrepreneur or how to be your own boss. So as the vision of our college is empowerment of women through the economic independence for the betterment of society. And that is why we have chosen this topic, how to be your own boss, because a successful entrepreneur can become his or her own boss. So I want to quote here the quote of a famous motivational speaker, and she is also greatest successful entrepreneur, that is Oprah Winfrey. What she says: step out of the history that holding you back. Step into the new story you are willing to create new opportunity. So first of all, I want to quote here two things, that is the feature of my institution. The first thing is Department of Self-Learning, which is the dream project of Honorable President Mr. Dilip Rajji Goenka sir. Through this platform, sir want to give futuristic education to all the girl students, which will also develop the personality of our students. So the main, Devendra sir, please mute yourself. So definitely this Department of Self-Learning will reshape the personality of our students in this direction. Honorable Principal Dr. Devendra Ji Vyas sir has taken initiative and registered for MHRD's Institutions Innovation Council. So through which we are trying to give innovative and creative practices to our faculty members as well as our girl students. And this national level workshop is also important activity of this council. So without getting your much more time, let's go ahead. Now I request Honorable Principal Dr. Devendra Ji Vyas sir, who always motivates us to conduct and organize such type of events. So sir, kindly share your opinion on this occasion. Kindly guide us. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rupa ma'am. First of all, my deepest salutation to our founder president of BSS, right, Shraddheya Mataji, Srimati Radha Devi Ji Goenka, President of Bharatiya Seva Sadan and Institutions Innovation Council, Chairman, Honorable Shri Dilip Rajji Goenka, today's resource person, Miss Jyoti Mundra ma'am, all my colleagues, staff members, technical team, now they are called as expert team, all the participants who has joined this wonderful program. Good morning to one and all. Dear friends, a burning desire definitely becomes reality. As we all know, some basic things are required to survive in the society. For fulfilling the same, money is required. Money is something which play a vital role in our life. Definitely, in this direction, some are working for others, but there are some people who creates work for others. As a matter of point, who are that people? One who know their strength and weakness. For this purpose, we can ask ourselves, how can we become our own boss? We are the indifferent part of society, so we have to face competition, simultaneously assess our abilities and level of self-discipline and time management skill. Whatever is our field, whether we are a faculty, research scholar or student, some efforts and situation management is required to achieve our attitude. According to me, we have to create an attitude of self-respect and self-efficacy. Then a person has his or her remote control in their hand. I mean, you are your own boss. In other words, you are opportunity creator for others. I can quote one of the example who is maybe a good example for the students. Mrs. Kalpana Saroj, who is a Padma Shri awardee in the year 2013. Let me share the story of Kalpana Saroj in a brief, who can be an inspiration for every woman. She is from poor family Most important thing, she is from our city, that is Akola. Her father was served as a police constable at Reptakhed village in Akola. Kalpana Saroj was married at the age of 12 and lived in a slum in Mumbai with her husband's family. After suffering physical abuse at the hands of her husband's family, she was rescued by her father, left her husband, and returned to her village to live with the parents. She attempted suicide after being hated by the villagers. At the age of 16, she moved back to Mumbai to live with her uncle. She started working in a garment factory to support her family. Using government loans for scheduled caste people, she successfully started a tailoring business and then a furniture store. As ups and downs are the part of human life, in this situation, Kalpana Saroj has kept patience and she faced all kinds of difficulties. As we know, there are some people who create footprints and others follow it. Kalpana Saroj is such type of exemplary example. She built up a successful real estate business and came to be known for her contacts and entrepreneurial skills. She was on the board of Communitubes when it went into liquidation in 2001, and after taking over the company, she restructured it and brought it back to profit. Dear participants, at present, Kalpana Saroj is an Indian entrepreneur and a TED speaker. She is a chairperson of Communitubes in Mumbai. She has a personal asset worth $112 million. By observing her dedication, devotion and selfless efforts for the development of nation, Indian government also honored in the year as Padma Shri. She was appointed to the board of directors of Bharatiya Mahila Bank, a bank primarily for women by the government of India. She also served on the board of governors of India Institute of Management, Bangalore. So this can be a motivational story for our students, and always we are trying to focus such a personalities who can be a motivational for our students. Today we have a very eminent speaker, that is Jyoti Mundra ma'am, who is also an inspiration, motivation for our girls. So I again welcome Jyoti ma'am for this such a wonderful workshop, which is organized by the Innovation Institution Council. As we are the part of Women College, girl students are central point. Their betterment and welfare are main motto of our institution. That's why through the institution's Innovation Council, we are trying to reshape the personality of faculty and students as well. Our Honorable President, Shri Dilip Rajji Goenka, also established Department of Self-Learning to make reality of our institutional vision, that is women empowerment. With this, I wish all the best to all the participants. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, can you switch on your camera so that we can take one photo?
Okay, due to bandwidth, I have just switch off my camera. Okay, no issue. It's okay.
Survesh, yes, sir. Survesh, sir, please take the screenshot. Dear participant, if possible, if those to whom possible, please switch on your cameras.
Our motto should not be a photo.
No, but we have to fulfill some formalities for NAC purpose.
Okay.
Survey, sir, have you taken? राहुल सर, सुरवे सर को बोलिए प्लीज, और जयंत सर को.
यस मैडम, बोल रहा हूँ, एक मिनट. Madam, photo has been taken.
Okay.
The sound is coming from their end.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. No issue. Okay, please go ahead, Rupa ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So we all are curious to listen our today's resource person, that is Jyoti Mundra. She is from Calcutta. So I would like to invite, not request, because Achal Shedke, who is the who is a student of Department of Self-Learning, and we are ready to follow these practices to give opportunity our students to anchor the program in national level insights. So, Achal Sherke, please introduce today's our resource person, Miss Jyoti Mundra ma'am. Over to you, Achal. Please continue.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is truly my honor that on behalf of college, I got the opportunity to give you a formal welcome. Your legacy, professionalism, and prior achievements are all known to us. So, hereby I feel honored to introduce Miss Jyoti Mundra ma'am, a jolly and charismatic personality who is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of OnAHealthyNote.com, a postgraduate in Business Administration. Jyoti ma'am is an avid adventure junkie, nature lover, and now a spiritual entrepreneur. She out of consulting career with 3 consulting companies to start her venture on a healthynote.com in the year 2011. She is a recipient of numerous awards, including Rex Karmavir Global Fellowship and Karmavir Chakra Award 2012, and Exceptional Women of Excellence Women Economic Forum 2019. So friends, I know you are eagerly waiting for listening the jolly personality. So here I request Miss Jyoti Mundra ma'am to please enlighten us with your own experience and thoughts and guide us how to become a great entrepreneur in future. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Achal. Thank you, Devendra ji. Thank you, Rupa, for having me here. I'm truly honored to actually present to all of you my story. I will start with the presentation. I have a request. अगर मैं बीच में कुछ questions पूछती हूँ या किसी को कोई feedback देना है तो आप लोग chat पे लिखोगे तो शायद मुझे दिखेगा नहीं because PPT वो हो रहा होगा पूरा. तो रूपा आप मेरे को बता देना या आंचल आप मेरे को बता देना कि अगर कोई कुछ पूछ रहा है या क्या feedback आ रहा है. I will start the presentation now. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a very simple presentation. I have not added 100 things. मेरा यही my maqsad, my goal and my target for this today's session was to keep it as simple and practical as possible by giving you practical examples from my story of how I started the journey right now and what has helped me come to this point despite the ups and downs that a business presents to you. So yes, over to my story. Okay. So we started in 2011 as you know it was described earlier. So क्या हुआ कि शुरुआत में I'm from a business family, so थोड़ा सा business blood में था. अच्छा, please tell me whether you guys want me to speak in Hindi or you guys want me to speak in English. Is English fine?
Yes, madam. Anything will do. English will also do.
Okay, great. So,
Jyoti, please click on height so that we can see all this.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
right.
is fine.
Yeah.
So, what happened was even during college, when I was doing my graduation, undergrad, I was just trying to figure out. I knew that I wanted to do something, but I didn't know. So, wo extreme. I want to do something, but I don't know what. That itself is the starting point. It was like the chingari, okay? And then I did my MBA, thinking that, it is a very good course and all that, but I did not have any idea about what to do next. MBA करने के बाद MBA में I got a gold medal, and I was a gold medalist among all the girls of the batch. So that was obviously a very big turning point. But I took up a job from college. कॉलेज में जो प्लेसमेंट्स होते हैं उसमें मुझे एक जॉब मिला and I got one of the best consultancy firms which is the top 3 consultancy firms in the world right now. तो उसमें मुझे एक जॉब मिला and I took that up. 6 months into the job I started feeling that I don't know if I still want to continue doing it, because वो जो 9 to 5 वाला जो system था या 9 to 6 या जो भी आप बोले, जो routine था, वो मुझे थोड़ा सा लग रहा था कि is this something that I want to do? I was questioning myself, but I still didn't know what I wanted to do, and I didn't even make any effort to figure out what I wanted to do. Of course, what was happening was I was trying to just see different things around, and अपने आप मन में कभी-कभी कुछ ख्याल आता था कि हाँ, maybe this, maybe that, but nothing concrete was happening. And then something really nice happened. One of my I was actually approached by someone through a friend of mine, like it was a startup firm, and they approached me to create a valuation for them, because I was a finance background student. So I did that valuation for them, and it was a freelance assignment. So while I was doing the freelance assignment, I was also doing my job, and that freelance assignment lasted for about a couple of months, wherein I met the founders, I met their entire team, I took a lot of information from them about costs, expenses, and stuff like that. And that is when I started creating the entire valuation sheet from scratch for them. And during the process, what happened was I had already resigned after a month of starting this. By this time, I had resigned from my job, because I was like, I'm not sure if I still want to continue. And my parents were also, I was in Delhi and my parents were in Calcutta, and they said, why don't you just come back to Cal? So I was like, okay. So I resigned the job, still not knowing what to do. But I continued doing this freelance assignment in Delhi. While I was doing the freelance assignment, I realized that the same issues that I was having while doing the job, that is the, not being able to manage my time, the routine that the job asks you to follow. I was getting a lot of benefit in the freelance thing, because I could choose my own timings. I could get the satisfaction of starting and doing something from scratch, and the whole joy of you having my own work hours was also something that I really enjoyed. And after the assignment got over, everybody loved the quality of the work, and they told me that, and then I realized that this is something really different. I really enjoyed this assignment, not because of the assignment, but because of the freedom and the independence that it provided me. So that was a very big turning point for my life, and I figured out that, okay, this now I'm pretty sure that I would like to definitely explore if I can start something on my own, whether through a professional thing or whether it's my own business. And that is when I started researching on a lot of things. So I did a lot of research on different things that the first point that I started was, I took a notepad and I started writing down, what do I love doing? So there were 2-3 columns that I made: what I love doing, what I am good at, and what is the market wanting. So when I made these 3 columns, मुझे समझ में आया कि I like all things healthy and natural. I like the idea of making my own money. I like a lot of things came up, and I took that in the first column. And I suggest, अगर आप लोग अपना business शुरू करना चाहते हैं, तो this is a very good exercise that you can start with. You create 3 different tables or columns, and you make the first column as, what is it that you love doing? Second is, what is it that you're good at? You might love playing badminton, but if you're not good at playing badminton, it won't really help, right? I mean, you can just take it as a hobby, but you can't really be a professional badminton player, right? So it is very important to have these very clear-cut ways to figure out what is it that you can probably start or you can work on. So the first, I wrote down, what is it that I love doing? What is it that I'm good at? And the third is, what does the market need? What is the market gap that I could, according to me, according to my knowledge, what is the market gap? What are the customers looking for? What is the one thing that people will be like, oh, wow, this is something I want. This is something I want to, buy or take, or this is a service I'm looking for. Some pain points of people, the need, something that they desire from very deep within their heart. I figured out that I really love eating food. I love good food. I love, healthy things. I love, things that are very, like natural and stuff. So I realized कि okay, मुझे food भी अच्छा लगता है, मुझे healthy भी अच्छा लगता है, तो why can't I open a health food restaurant? So I thought कि okay, let me just start with that. And what happened was I didn't know anything about cooking. मतलब फूड खाली खाना अच्छा लगता था, बनाना नहीं आता था कुछ भी. हेल्दी का पता था, but I started, what I did was I started researching like a lot. Okay, I cold called people. So I will tell you what my learnings from this experience was. It gave me huge, immense confidence, because I, from somebody who did not even think, before eating, what am I eating? I started now researching, and I started reading up on so many things. And when I started reading, I realized that I loved this. Like normally क्या होता है, हम एक कुछ पढ़ते हैं, एक आर्टिकल पढ़ते हैं, उस आर्टिकल के आधे में we are like हाँ अच्छा आर्टिकल है, फिर we skip it, or we probably read it and we forget about it. But here I was reading reams and reams of articles, like tons of articles, like maybe 10, 20, 30, some books, and I was listening to videos, I was listening to different things about health and natural living and all that, and I wasn't getting bored. So that was again a second turning point for me, where I realized that, okay, this is something I'm quite enjoying, not something which is like a temporary thing for me or a transient thing for me, but something that I can stick my mind in. मेरा दिल इसमें लग रहा है, not just 1 hour or half hour or 2 hours, but much more than that. I can probably spend half a day just reading up about these things, and it is not making me feel bored. So I realized that yes, something to do with food and something to do with natural and healthy is something that I could probably enjoy a lot more. And that is when I thought, okay, let me just open a health food restaurant. So, and I realized that at that time, so this was in 2010, I realized that at that time there were hardly any health food तो बहुत दूर का बात है, restaurants भी थे, and there were no chains, there were very few, we knew about McDonald's and all that, but उस समय वो भी बहुत ही इंडिया में उतना आए नहीं थे, probably 1 या 2 stores होंगे, but there was no such thing as like healthy food. The only healthy food that people thought of was ghar ka khana, but there was no a restaurant that could serve good quality healthy food which is tasty also, because you wouldn't eat food if it's not tasty, right? So I realized that, okay, I want to do something to do with health food restaurant and all. I started with a blank slate, like completely a blank slate. My family was not into food, it was not into restaurants. None of my friends that I knew were into food or this industry at all. So I took the liberty of asking my friends, hey, do you know anybody from the restaurant business? Hey, do you know anybody in the food business? Hey, do you know any chef? Hey, do you know any anything, any person who's making or doing anything natural? And I just started cold calling those people. Now, I was a very young girl at that time, and what happened was, because I was so enthusiastic about things, it was like things were just falling in place. People from nowhere started helping me out because of the passion that I exhibited, or probably because of the excitement that I had, and because I was really open to learning. So I realized the third turning point was that we need not be afraid. We just have to start. It's just a point of how to start. And when you start with a good intention, the universe will guide you, the universe will open its doors for you. And that is exactly what happened. From somebody who had no knowledge of the restaurant industry and who had no knowledge of food at all, I took 1 year, but there were, the head of Costa Coffee एक ब्रांड होता था जो अब्रॉड का था, एंड उस समय वो इंडिया में लॉन्च हुआ था, एंड द हेड शेफ ऑफ Costa Coffee, I got introduced to him through some friend or something, and he started helping me out. So he helped me create the business plan. Then there was Aman Resorts बोल के एक huge, it's a very 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 big name internationally, and Aman Resorts के एक consultant है, I cold called him also, and just like that, without even taking any money, these people helped me, because I was a young girl who had dreams in her eyes and who wanted to do something with her life. So these people helped me so much. They made me understand the intricacies of the restaurant business. They made me understand what is it that I need to look at, the expenses and all that. And with talking to all these people, then I got in touch with a chef, and I figured out, I went to the markets with him. I went to the markets to figure out the costs and expenses of different items. So that was the detail that I went into, of creating the slightest the cost expenses, and figuring out what is needed to start a restaurant business, because like I said, I had no idea. And these people and a few other people. After talking to them over multiple months, I figured out and I created a business plan, and then I registered for the Thai business plan competition in Kolkata. I think it was 2010 or 9. I'm not sure really, but yeah, it was one of those years. And usme one of the judges was Naukri.com ke Dr. Sanjeev, Mr. Sanjeev, and there were 4 other judges. So I got in the top 5 in that competition. I was in the top 5. I got a certificate and all of that. It was really, really, I would say, from knowing nothing about this industry to creating a business plan to standing among the top 5 was definitely a very big deal for me. I was quite happy, but I still didn't know where it's going to go. I still knew that मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, करने में मजा आ रहा है, but I had no idea what is going to happen next. I was just somebody with a lot of dreams, and I figured out that I'm going in the right direction because things are falling in place, and I now need to figure out a way to start this restaurant. So next day, after this competition got over, one of the judges who was in Calcutta only, he's a very high high position industrialist from Calcutta. He called me and he said, I was one of the judges and I really liked your presentation and I want you to meet me. I want to invest in your business. I went to meet him and he said that, okay, restaurant is fine, but right now Calcutta and the whole of India it is too early for them. For a health food restaurant, they might not understand the concept, but why don't you start with a health food like a health food cloud kitchen, and start giving it to like all these office going people, because itne sare log Calcutta mein, there's a huge IT industry and there are many other offices, and most of them had no access to healthy lunches at that time. या तो वो अपने घर से खाना लाते थे या नीचे जा करके वो जो छोटे छोटे कियोस्क्स होते हैं उससे खाना लेते थे, या अगर कोई केटरर होता भी था तो वो नॉर्मल टिपिकल वही ऑयली एंड दिस वाला वैसा टाइप का फूड लाके दे देता था. देयर वाज नो कांसेप्ट ऑफ सम द न्यूट्रिशियस हेल्दी फूड दैट वी टॉक अबाउट दीस डेज. So I started working on that, and it took me another 6 months to create that, like the whole thing ready and all that. But guess what? The fourth turning point, it didn't work. That thing did not take off because there was some, we could not get gel along for certain points. And like a typical, I would say, not to offend anybody, but I'm a Marwari girl. So at that time, my parents and especially my dad, he said, no, I want you to settle down. So I don't want you to start a restaurant here in Calcutta. This, I don't want to set up a kitchen in Calcutta. Kya pata tum kal yahan pe ho ya kahin aur gayi ho, kahin aur chali jao. So this was like, I think every girl would relate to this. At that age, there's a lot of pressure to get married, and there is a lot of, there's a lot of thoughts that goes on in a girl's mind because we have to figure out a lot of things in our lives. So the same thing happened with me. I said, when my father said that, I was like, okay. And I took a backseat just to think, kya karna chahti hu main. And I think from there on, jab jaise hi doubt aaya. So, I also realized that when we have that intention of, going ahead with gusto and not taking no for an answer, then things will fall in place. Universe will help you. But thoda sa doubt aate hi apne aap, kyunki mera motivation level 1 point down hua, apne aap wo jo mere investor the wo bhi bole ki acha tum thoda socho. Then my dad also said, okay, thoda socho. Then I was also like, okay, let me just rethink this entire thing. It has to be made more sustainable so that I can work in future also for this. So this thing fell apart. I finally, after all this hard work and even after having an investor, I did not finally start that restaurant or the health food business. But guess what happened? So we should always learn from our experiences, right? And we should always, so this attitude that I have, is something that I would love to share with you guys. And that is, whatever happens, there is some single usme kuch ek piece of sunshine hai, which will help all of us, which will help us in our future. So I couldn't figure out, I was like, itna mehnat kiya, kuch hua to nahi, then what is the next thing? What should I do now? And that is when I realized that, I went to the next aha moment. I got my next aha moment. I started researching online for certain things. I couldn't find them. उसी टाइम पे वेबसाइट्स रोल शुरू हो रही थी. तब तक Amazon भी नहीं आया था. उस टाइम पे बहुत सारी वेबसाइट्स थोड़ी थोड़ी आ रही थी, तो लोग इंटरनेट पे जाने लग गए थे, लोग देखने लग गए थे कुछ कुछ चीजें. बट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड टू फाइंड आउट थिंग्स फॉर मी, अभी तक तो फूड के बारे में देख रही थी, उस समय एक अचानक से कुछ स्किन इश्यू था, तो आई स्टार्टेड लुकिंग फॉर दोज थिंग्स, बट मुझे कुछ भी नहीं मिला. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई वाज लुकिंग फॉर एक्स्ट्रा वर्जिन कोल्ड प्रेस्ड कोकोनट ऑयल. जो नॉर्मल पैराशूट ऑयल होता है अपने घरों में होता है, दैट इज अ वेरी लो ग्रेड वर्जन ऑफ कोकोनट ऑयल. एंड इट उसमें थोड़ा सा केमिकल्स भी डाला होता है. इवन उसके प्रोसेसिंग में बहुत कुछ केमिकल्स होता है which make it a very average thing. Okay, so I started looking for, because I was following all these experts from abroad. I was reading up so much on health. I was I even took a course in herbology just to gain more knowledge in health. So because I was following a lot of experts in different countries, I knew about things that were not known to most people. Like 99% लोगों को इनके बारे में आइडिया ही नहीं था. एक्स्ट्रा वर्जिन कोकोनट ऑयल या फॉर एग्जांपल कोल्ड प्रेस्ड ऑयल्स, इनके बारे में लोगों को आइडिया नहीं था. तो मैं चाहती थी कि यार अगर मैं कुछ अगर फाइंड आउट कर रही हूँ अपने लिए, तो व्हाई डोंट आई टेक द बेस्ट. सो आई वाज लुकिंग फॉर इट ऑनलाइन. आई कुडंट फाइंड एनीथिंग इन द इंडियन मार्केट. देयर वाज no cold pressed coconut oil in any of the websites online in India. And that is when I started looking harder for it. मुझे केरला में जा करके, क्योंकि केरला is the land of coconuts, केरला के एक वेबसाइट का में एक एक्सपोर्टर मिले जो कोल्ड प्रेस्ड कोकोनट ऑयल बना करके, इंडिया में तो कोई खरीदता नहीं था उसको, वो इन बल्क export करते थे to the US and other countries. So I tried talking to him. I called him up. I said कि सर मुझे आपसे 1 लीटर कोकोनट ऑयल चाहिए. He said 1 लीटर का तो मेरे पास कोई I do not have any packaging only. I do not have a retail packaging for India. I'm sorry, I cannot give you 1 liter. I said it's really important. I really want to try it for this skin issue that I have. Please, really, I request you, I'll pay you the money upfront. आप प्लीज मुझे 1 लीटर किसी तरीके से भी कोई नॉर्मल मिनरल वाटर बॉटल में आप डाल करके भेज दीजिए. So what he did was he found some glass bottle from somewhere. He packed it up from all sides with wood. Imagine, with wood he packed it, because he was scared that ये इंडिया में पहुंचेगा कैसे उनके पास कैलकाटा में. एंड फिर उन्होंने मुझे वो 1 लीटर भेजा कोकोनट ऑयल. उसको लगाने के विदिन 10 डेज में भी 10 या 15 डेज में जो मेरा स्किन इश्यू था, एक इन्फ्लेमेशन था मेरे लिप्स पे, वो अपने आप ठीक हो गया. जो इतने सालों से ठीक नहीं हो रहा था, वो अपने आप खाली उस ऑयल को लगा करके. नहीं तो मैं बचपन से डॉक्टर्स के पास जा रही थी. आई वाज गोइंग टू दिस स्किन डॉक्टर, आई वाज गोइंग टू दैट, समबडी वाज प्रिस्क्राइबिंग मी सम मल्टीविटामिन, समबडी वाज प्रिस्क्राइबिंग मी सम स्किन ऑइंटमेंट, बट वो कभी ठीक नहीं हुआ. And here this extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil लगाने से my skin issue healed and it did not come back. Imagine. So it was so big for me, this experience, this entire process. It was so huge for me because I couldn't believe that, what difference a product can make if it is the right product, what difference a small a process of making a product can make, what difference good quality can make to our body, our systems, our environment, the people we love. And that is when I realized कि ऐसे बहुत सारे छोटे छोटे कंपनीज हैं इंडिया में, अलग अलग जगह. कोई, मैं तो कैलकाटा से थी, but there was somebody from Delhi, Bombay, Kerala, who were making some really really good things, who were making healthy stuff, but there were no takers, और लोगों को पता ही नहीं था. And there was hardly anything available. अगर कोई किसी को by chance through word of mouth or through some ad, अगर किसी को पता चल गया तो ठीक है, बट नहीं पता चला तो सब अपना अपना आगे बढ़ रहे. So I was like, why can't I just put all of this together on a website and start this online and create some sort of a website where we can curate all these different products from different brands and companies who are as passionate about health and natural living and eco-friendly items as I am. And that was the start of onahealthynote.com. So we registered, everything was, through discussion with friends and family, I told my friends that, hey, I want to start this. So there was this one friend of mine who joined me, and she said she wanted to work with me on this. So we became co-founders. There was no कोई ऐसा कुछ लिखा पढ़ी नहीं हुआ, कुछ कुछ ऐसा particular business process we did not follow. We just said that, okay, let's start researching on it. Let's start this. Let's create a URL. Let's create a website. I told my friends that, hey, I want to start a website, but uska naam kya rakhe? So one friend came up with this name, On a Healthy Note. We really liked it. We zoomed on it. We finalized it. We registered that URL, and we gave the website to be made to one of the website developers in Calcutta, and we were good to go. And that exactly, I mean, so there are two things. One is, of course, your business plan is very important if you want to take valuations, if you want to get investment, if you want to follow the correct procedure. But sometimes, मतलब इतने बड़े बड़े business plans बनाने के बाद भी, if you don't take action or if you don't move ahead, nothing happens. So the next learning was that action is very, very, very important. मुझे business plan इतना 1.5 साल लगा बनाने में. जो फाइनल बिजनेस प्लान था 1 साल लगा, उसके बाद another 6 months I spent, but वो बिजनेस कुछ नहीं हुआ. But imagine, right, in like 2-3 months I looked up these things, and within 6 months my website was live. So action is what matters at the end of the day, and speed to market matters. I'm sure you must have heard of these terms, but this is practical experience that I have experienced myself, that business plans is ज़्यादा important है आपका execution. आप कितना अच्छे से एग्जीक्यूट करते हो, और किस स्पीड पे, क्या डेडिकेशन से और क्या डिसिप्लिन से आप उसको मार्केट में लाते हो, वो जो प्रोडक्ट है जो या सर्विस है जो आप लाना चाहते हो. सो okay, I'll go back to this now, and I want to ask you guys now. I'm doing this, removing the slide right now so that I can see your answers. As young college students, which of these do you agree with? You have a lots of dreams and aspirations. You want to be successful. Third is you're full of ideas and you keep noticing gaps. कि हाँ अच्छा ऐसा करना चाहिए, अगर ये ऐसा होता, ये product ऐसा होता, या ये जो ये product है, ऐसा कुछ एक product आ जाए तो बहुत लोग खरीदेंगे. क्या आप ऐसा सोचते हो? Do you want to make a difference in your life and that of people around you? And the fifth, but the most important thing, कि you don't give up easily. क्या आप उस type के person हो जो जल्दी से जैसे ही कुछ difficulty होती है आप बोलते अच्छा ठीक है छोड़ो, या आप बोलते कि नहीं ये हुआ है, but I will work on it and I will get this going. I will make sure that this gets corrected, this gets fixed. So I want you to answer now between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of what are the things that you agree with? You could agree with all 5. You could agree with maybe 2, 3, 4. You could agree with 1. Whatever it is, just type down in the chat box and let me know.
Mitesh Kumar sir, please mute yourself. Mitesh Kumar.
Can you understand what I'm trying to say, girls? Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Neeta says 4, 5, and it's absolutely okay to have all 5 or even 1 or even 2. Like you don't. This is just an exercise that we are doing, just trying to make you understand what goes on. And for you, it is very important to know who you are as a person. Whether you are somebody who, who thinks in a particular way, or you are somebody who thinks in a different way. So it's important. Just do this. Just write this. Type this down. What is it that you guys, look? What among these 5 points do you agree with? I'm waiting. Okay, another 30 seconds. Please try and type so that I can uh, interact with you and I can figure out and I can give you my 2 cents. Should we continue with the presentation, Rupa? Okay. So I've got a few people who've answered. It's mostly जो एक point common है most of the people in all most of your answers is that you want to be successful. Now tell me who doesn't want to be successful? I don't know anybody these days who doesn't say that. Obviously, we all want to be successful. We all want to have money. We all want to live a good life. We all have dreams. But the point is, what are you doing to get there? Your goal is there to be successful, but उस successful को आपको quantify करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप खाली ये बोलोगे कि successful है, so that's a very vague goal. I want to be successful, but in what do you want to be? You can be a successful. So we all can be successful daughters, sisters, mothers, wives, whatever. We can be successful students. We can be good students. We can succeed in our college. We can succeed in our work. What is it that you want to do? So obviously खाली ये बोलना कि we want to be successful, ये तो 99.99% जनता बोलती है. So I would say that now, if you really want to be successful, you have to start quantifying it, and you have to start figuring out that how do you want to reach that place of success. First is what that success means to you. जब आप अपना आँख बंद करते हो, तो what do you think as being successful? Is it something, and you can be absolutely honest and true about it, because कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि you have to have like huge goals, you have to make these many things, and you have to make this much amount of money to be successful. But what is it that really ignites you? What is it that brings out the passion in you? You've tried to figure that out, because once you figure that out, a lot of things will be easy for you. आपको समझ में आने लगेगा कि that you will stop forcing yourself for things that are not meant for you. You will stop forcing yourself. You will start, being more confident of yourself in what is it that you feel like doing more. And it's a better way to be true to yourself and be honest to yourself, rather than being in this this so-called जो हमने एक बना के रखा है, एक हवा या एक थिंग कि entrepreneurship is very good. Entrepreneurship is good, but let me just tell you, it is not easy. It is definitely not easy. So if you're the kind of person who gets scared easily, or who feels stressed very easily, like I am an overthinker, I get stressed very easily, okay, but I like to pursue things. I don't give it up easily. So not that मैं कोई benchmark नहीं हूँ, but I'm just telling you that is one thing you definitely need to have, and that is resilience. So if you have the dedication, if you have the goals, if you have the targets, and if you have quantified it, what is it that you still need? That belief in yourself, that faith, that determination, that dedication कि नहीं करना है इसको, कुछ भी, क्योंकि issues आएंगे, problems होंगी, but आगे बढ़ते जाना है. तो वो अगर आपके अंदर है, तो yes, you are ready for entrepreneurship. But अगर आपको उसमें लगता है कि नहीं, you are somebody who wants things easy, then rethink. Starting a business or having being an entrepreneur is not easy. So for example, now I have this we have this marketplace on a healthynote.com, which is for conscious and healthy living. And you can say it is a very small niche, but it is an e-commerce at the end of the day. Marketplace है तो e-commerce ही, products ही हम बेचते हैं. Now of course एक Amazon है जो millions of products बेचता है. Just a second, I'll take a second का gap. I want to drink water. Sorry. So now e-commerce has the biggest players. I am competing with the likes of Amazon. There's Flipkart. नए दिन भर on a daily basis कम से कम 10 नए वेबसाइट हर रोज आ रहे हैं. Competition is huge. And I have no IT background. Technical knowledge मेरा उतना ज़्यादा अच्छा नहीं है जितना probably होना चाहिए. But why do I still continue to do it despite so many issues? Because I love my work. I love doing it. मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि ये ऑर्गेनिक नेचुरल हेल्दी प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में रिसर्च करना, उनको मार्केट में लोगों को एम्पावर करना, लोगों को बताना कि नहीं, आप जो अभी ले रहे हो उससे आप कहीं बेटर प्रोडक्ट्स आप यूज कर सकते हो, आपकी लाइफ हेल्दियर हो सकती है, आपकी लाइफ बेटर हो सकती है. एक सेकेंड, सॉरी. सो बिकॉज आई लव डूइंग व्हाट आई डू, एंड कस्टमर्स अभी भी हम लोग को इतना इनकरेज करते हैं. इतने हम लोग एक बहुत ही छोटी मछली है इन अ बिग पॉन्ड, but our customers really encourage us. And the most important thing, it gives me financial independence. It allows me to be my own boss. अगर मैं ये सोचती कि 9 to 5 जॉब मुझे बिजनेस में नहीं है, 9 to 5 टाइमिंग अभी नहीं है, तो वो भी रॉन्ग है. बिकॉज अब मैं पूरा टाइम यही करती रहती हूँ. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मेरा टाइमिंग अब कुछ चेंज हो गया है या जॉब में ज्यादा काम करना पड़ता, बिजनेस में नहीं करना पड़ता, ऐसा नहीं है. बट ऑफ कोर्स आई हैव time, I have independence of the timing also. If I want to take one extra day off, I can probably take it. And the financial independence that it provides me is also very huge for me. So you must think of what is it that will keep you going when everything falls down, when the issue, when the problems are huge in the business. What is it? What is your what factor? What is that factor that will keep you going? What is that X factor that will keep you going? Think about that before you start a business, because only जब आपके पास वो motivation होगा, that then and only then will you be able to continue with your business, even when there will be many issues facing you. So that is one very, very important thing that I would say you must look at. And also the checklist for you, I'm sure you must have read about it, but these 6 things is what are definitely very, very important when you start a business. So for example, decide on the right opportunity. Now, how do you decide on the right opportunity? You just don't like I said, what is it that you love doing? What is your passion? What is it that you have knowledge in? And the third is आप research करो अपने आसपास. So like I said, when I started the business, it wasn't the first thing that I thought of. I also went to I also looked at different opportunities. मैं essential oils के बारे में मैंने पता किया था, मैंने food के बारे में पता किया था, मैंने बहुत सारी चीज़ों के बारे में पता किया था. मैंने travel भी किया था देखने के लिए, एक फैक्ट्री में जाकर के, एक रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट में जाकर के, CMIR जो एक इंडिया में अलग अलग स्टेट्स में, अलग अलग सिटीज में ये गवर्नमेंट ने सेंटर्स खोले हुए हैं, वो बहुत अच्छे हैं. वहां पे जाकर के आपको बहुत अच्छे अच्छे बिजनेस आइडियाज मिलेंगे. तो मैं वहां पे जाकर के मैंने आई रिमेम्बर आई वेंट टू लखनऊ, एंड मैंने वहां पे जाकर के पता किया था कि to find out more about essential oils. So what is it that you are interested in? And sometimes you don't know what you're interested in. Then just start finding out. Just be open-minded and just ask. जैसे अभी आप लोग entrepreneurial cell में हो या innovation cell में हो, तो I'm sure you get a lot of different experts in different fields who are doing different things. Like जो government के there are so many of these laboratories, and there are so many of these innovation company, these research centers that government has opened up that have a lot of business ideas, and they're looking for somebody who can take these business ideas and incubate them, you know. So do your research, figure out uh, uh, you know, all these things, and after that the second important step is validate your idea. Is your idea something that only you like, or is it something that is actually scalable? Is it something that 100 other people will also like? Do a random sampling, you know. For example, आप अपने 10 फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स को लो एंड उनको बताओ कि यार ये है, आप क्या लोगे, विल यू बाय दिस, और how do you like this, what is it that you like about it, do you think you will pay 10 rupees to buy this or 100 rupees to buy this? Because trust me, दुनिया में सबसे 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 डिफिकल्ट एक चीज है, वो है लोगों को आपको पैसा देना. वो लोग आपको 1 रुपया भी क्यों देंगे? तो ये आपको सोचना है कि आपका क्या प्रोडक्ट इस लायक है, आपका क्या ऑफरिंग, आपका सर्विस, आपकी सर्विस क्या इस लायक है कि लोग उसके लिए पे करें. And third is obviously you have to truly analyze your strengths and weaknesses. Now, there are a lot of times when we are told to be positive, but toxic positivity is also not correct. I would say that at the end of the day, when you start a business, you are, you know, playing with somebody's money. या तो आप अपनी मनी के साथ प्ले कर रहे हो, या आप इन्वेस्टर की मनी के साथ प्ले कर रहे हो, या थर्ड, लोग भी आपको रुपया देके ही कुछ खरीद रहे हैं. तो कोई भी आपको ऐसे नहीं छोड़ने वाला है. तो you have to know very well that is it something that is actually good, are you making something which is actually genuinely something different that people would want to pay for, or is it a run of the mill thing? तब आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि हाँ सच में ये अच्छा है कि नहीं, कि खाली आपको अच्छा लग रहा है. क्योंकि फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली को तो हम अच्छे लगते ही हैं मोस्टली, उनको हम जो बना देंगे उनको वो भी अच्छा लग ही सकता है. बट somebody who doesn't even know you, will they pay that amount to get that product from you, and will they probably come to you for the second time to buy that product? Think that. So that is called true analysis. You have to be very very detached from your business idea, and you have to be very extremely, I would say, you know, not just detached but even unemotionally aapko usko dekhna hai from a distance to figure out that is it something, does it actually have a USP, the biggest word in entrepreneurship that you learn, right? USP. What is the unique selling proposition? Is it something that is actually does it actually have any base, does it actually have any substance, or is it something that you think you like and you think is really good? The fourth thing is work out the expenses. So somebody asked me on the chat, how did I get the capital? Because I had done a job for 6 months, and I also did that freelance work. I had some money of my own. I did not take 1 rupee from my father or from the family, and I did not invest huge in the business. So me and my co-founder, my friend who became the partner, we put in a very basic amount of maybe 50,000 each. Okay, and that was very easy for us because we had already done the job. तो 50,000 लगा करके हमने बहुत ज्यादा कोई बड़े वेबसाइट डेवलपर से भी नहीं बनाया. हमने डिजाइन एंड ऑल पे थोड़ा सा अपना दिमाग लगाया कि हाँ सुंदर डिजाइन लगना चाहिए, कुछ फीचर्स होने चाहिए जो ई कॉमर्स में होने चाहिए, एंड वी गिव इट टू. क्योंकि ई कॉमर्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक वेबसाइट आप 10,000 में भी बना सकते हो, आप 5 लाख में भी बना सकते हो. At that time we did not have the budget for 5 lakh, so we were like, what is the best that we can do in the budget that we have, and we started our website with very minimal investment. हमने एक अच्छा सा लोगो बनाया. वो लोगो उस समय हमने किसी डिजाइनर को नहीं दिया, which was a mistake. I feel we should have done things more professionally. On hindsight, I do feel that, but at that time we were 2 young girls waiting to start our something, and we just started with the most minimal things, with minimal requirements. हमारे पास, हम उस समय घर से काम कर रहे थे. We did not have an office, so we did not even need any we did not need to pay any rent. We did not have any staff, so we did not even need to pay any salaries. So it was just between the two of us. We were working from home. Internet already घर में होता था, तो लैपटॉप हमारे पास ऑलरेडी था. बस एक वेबसाइट डेवलपर और कुरियर का इश्यूज आता था, बिकॉज ई कॉमर्स में अब तो इतने सारे बड़े बड़े प्लेयर्स हो गए. उस टाइम पे सिर्फ DTDC था, प्रोफेशनल कुरियर था, ब्लू डार्ट था, एंड मे बी 1-2 ओवरनाइट एक्सप्रेस था. इस टाइप से 4-5 थे, एंड उनमें किसी में भी ये नहीं था कि वो आकर के हमारे पास से ले ले. कॉर्पोरेट जो भी होता था सब जनरली मतलब ये ई कॉमर्स का एक अलग से सेपरेट अब विंग बन गया है, वैसा उस टाइम पे कुछ नहीं था. तो उनको बहुत 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 समझाना पड़ता था कि देखिए आपको यहाँ से आना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि हमारे अलग अलग वेंडर्स होते थे अलग अलग पार्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया में. एंड हमने इनोवेट किया. So this is another thing. You have to rethink. You have to start looking at how you can create something according to what you have. And is it making any sense? So for example, I knew कि मेरे पास छोटा बजट है और मेरे पास खुद का कोई ऑफिस भी नहीं है, ना ही कोई वेयरहाउस है, तो मैं सामान खरीदना नहीं चाहती थी, बिकॉज मुझे डर लग रहा था कि अगर मैं ये सामान खरीद लूंगी उनसे डिफरेंट वेंडर्स से तो और बेच नहीं पाई तो क्या होगा, बिकॉज वी वर थिंकिंग रियली स्मॉल. But I'm just telling you that I'm just being very honest that this is what our thought was, that we did not want to buy it. We were like कि हम आपको ऑर्डर भेज देंगे, हम अपने वेबसाइट में उसको मार्केटिंग करेंगे, उसका ऑर्डर जब आएगा हम अपने वेंडर को भेज देंगे एंड वो वेंडर के पास वो वेंडर पैक करके रखेगा, कुरियर का स्लिप हम लोग उनको भेज देंगे या वो वहां जाकर के निकाल लेंगे कुरियर का स्लिप हमारे कॉर्पोरेट अकाउंट से एंड कुरियर वाला आकर के उनके पास ले जाएगा, उनके पास से सामान लेकर के कस्टमर को डिलीवर कर देगा. This was our model. And little उस टाइम पे Amazon भी नहीं था, उस टाइम पे Flipkart भी नहीं था. जब ये हमने स्टार्ट किया था उस टाइम पे jungly.com just आ गया था एक साल बाद. तो उस टाइम पे there was no proper e-commerce site. I think Flipkart था if I'm not mistaken. But Flipkart भी उस समय सामान खरीदता था ब्रांड से. ड्रॉप शिपमेंट मॉडल, दिस इज कॉल्ड द ड्रॉप शिपमेंट मॉडल, वो उस टाइम पे नहीं होता था. Snapdeal was also there. Snapdeal also used to buy, but they never used to they never did the drop shipment model at that time. The funny part was we didn't even know this term. हमें ये टर्म भी नहीं पता था ड्रॉप शिपमेंट मॉडल, बट वी स्टार्टेड इट एट दैट टाइम एंड आई एम श्योर मेनी स्मॉल बिजनेसेस लाइक माइन स्टार्टेड इट एट दैट टाइम because we did not have big warehouses and we did not have big capacity and capital expenditure to buy a lot of products. And this is how we started. And now this model, the drop shipment model, is one of the biggest models in the e-commerce industry. And most of what you get on Amazon is a lot of the stuff that you get online is through drop shipment model, because 70% of the websites रख के नहीं रखते सामान. जैसे आपका ऑर्डर आता है ताकि फ्रेश सामान आपके पास पहुंचे, वो वहां से अपने वेंडर के पास से आपका सामान पिक करवाते हैं और वहीं से वेंडर के पास से आपके पास डिलीवर होता है. At that time we started this not even knowing that this was a new thing in the market. So yes, innovation does help and it helped us a lot also. And the most important part again, which I think मेरा सबसे बड़ा गलती था कि we didn't really focus on building a very big team. So building a team is also important. Now building a team, it doesn't mean that you have to have like 10 people or 5 people. You could probably have just one person, but if that one person is somebody that if they have strengths that are not your strengths, then it will help the company in going ahead. You understand? Because आप थोड़े दिन बाद आपको सैचुरेशन हो जाएगा, थोड़े दिन बाद आपको लगेगा कि हाँ, I already know this and I'm doing it. But अगर कोई नया person आएगा with somebody who does things differently than you or who is probably better than you in certain things, and you guys complement each other in your strengths, then it is a very, very important and good asset for a team, for a company to. Obviously you have to have an operational team. When we started growing and we started getting more orders and when we started thinking more things, then हम obviously हमें team रखना पड़ा. So now we have packing people, we have people who look after the sales, we have people who do the customer service thing, there are people who look at accounts. But उस time पे we were just the two of us. And after starting this, उस टाइम पे GST भी नहीं था, obviously, because GST just started few years back. उस टाइम पे we did not even have CST, जो central sales tax का वो होता है, because we were so small, we did not need to have it. And वो CST मुझे लगा जब जंगली आया तो मुझे लगा कि one of the main checklist for Amazon to be registered on Amazon was that you had to have a CST number. So that is between my partner did not want the CST number and I wanted to take the CST number because I thought कि ठीक है हमारे website पे तो बिक ही रहा है, but we have a small website, we do not have the ad budgets, so we also should sell on Amazon, because most of the brands that we are selling, they have no online presence, they have no they have no sales on Amazon, as in they don't even know what Amazon is. They don't, their strength is, their core strength is just creating the products. Their core strength is not selling online. उन लोग offline sell करते, but online उन लोग sell ही नहीं करते, उनको क्योंकि पता ही नहीं है. So between me and my partner, we faced this issue, and then my partner decided to, drop out. She decided because she had other priorities and all that, and so I was the only one left in the company. But I thought a lot, and I thought that नहीं, अगर हमें आगे बढ़ना है and आगे इसको business को बढ़ाना है, तो CST number तो लेना ही पड़ेगा. And CST number at that time, without taking any, stock, it was a like I would say a shot in the dark, but it paid off in a very, very big way for us, because eventually it came, we started selling on Amazon also, and we introduced some of the really big, I would say, natural players on Amazon who were not there on Amazon at that time. So, आप लोग महाराष्ट्र से हो, you would probably know about Rustic Art. Rustic Art at that time Rustic Art is in Satara. Okay, and Rustic Art में की जो founder है Sunita जी, I got in touch with her, and हमारे On a Healthy Note में we started selling her product. But at that time Rustic Art was not there online on other sites. It was not there on Amazon also. It was not. We said that we will bring you on Amazon and we will do everything. We will also get you boarded on Amazon, and we started we put Rustic Art products on Amazon, and it paid off in a very, very huge way for both Rustic Art and us. So much so that we were, it completely changed, the entire, so much so that that became the cash cow. So, when you innovate and when you rethink and when you do what you feel deep down, what you believe in, then it does pay dividends. You just have to continue doing it, and you have to not let other people tell you, not to do that. Sometimes it could be right, like I said, आप truly analyze करिए and detach होकर के एकदम सही तरीके से emotions को बीच में ना ला करके figure out करिए whether it is something that you need to do, and what are the choices that you have, and what are the results that you might get. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, क्या अगर क्या क्या करने से क्या हो सकता है, and उसके हिसाब से आप अगर अपना decision लेंगे तो lot of risks pay off. So it was a big thing for us, and it paid off in a very big way for us. And now we have 2 branches. One is on a healthynote.com, and the other is where we take up a lot of small companies who do not have online presence, or who do not have the capacity or the team to build, or spend so much time on Amazon or other marketplaces, and we help them go online, and we create that space for them and start selling their products. So I would say at the end that what the B School won't teach you is the practical, real life issues that you face. The first is that you must, and there is no shortcut to it, that you must believe in yourself, and you have to have discipline and resilience, that determination, that strength of जिसको बोलते हैं ना मन की शक्ति, अगर वो आपके अंदर है तो definitely you will go very, very far ahead in the business. And do not be afraid to ask for help. Like imagine, as a young girl, I didn't even know anything about restaurant or food or anything, and I cold called people. मैंने लोगों से help मांगी, and लोगों ने मुझे भरपूर help किया. तो we should not shy down. As an entrepreneur, the other thing that I must tell you, which you might find funny, is गधे को भी बाप बनाना पड़ता है. And I'm not saying that in a bad or a derogatory way. I am saying that we have to be so open-minded that we need to stop judging people. कि अरे ये तो क्या बताएगा मेरे को, या ये इसको तो कुछ पता ही नहीं होगा. You never know who can help you, and you never know who knows what. We must not judge a book by its cover. We must not think of people as mere people. We are as human beings, we're much deeper than what we look on the surface. So when you ask for help, you will also know what are your weaknesses, and you must try to outsource those weaknesses. You must try to figure out, क्योंकि like I said, आपकी strength तो आपको पता ही है, आपकी strength तो आपके पास है ही है, वो आपको हमेशा help करेगी. But आपकी weakness आपके business में थोड़ा सा आपको पीछे कर सकती है. तो अगर वो weaknesses को आप already check करके ऐसे लोगों के साथ काम करें, या ऐसे team को रखें, या ऐसे consultant को रखें, या ऐसे किसी freelancer को रखें जो आपको help करे आपके weaknesses में, और उनको उस चीज को पूरा करने की कोशिश करें, तो वो आपके बिजनेस में आपको बहुत हेल्प करेगी. एंड like I said, failure is a part of the game. If I had thought कि यार मैंने इतना business plan बनाया but कुछ हुआ तो नहीं, restaurant का इतना कुछ किया but हुआ तो नहीं, एक साल इसमें मेहनत की, but what that taught me was one very important thing, that yes, this is my passion. I was sure that now I want to do something related to health and related to, you know, natural things and all that. ये मुझे समझ में आ गया था. तो उसके कारण when I chanced upon the next big idea, which was the online thing, I did not waste time or, you know, thought into it. I immediately jumped into it, and it started off very fast. So treat each failure as a milestone, and even in your business, a lot of things will come into place. Like for example, when my partner dropped out, I was in a very bad, you know, it was so difficult and it was stressful because I was having to do everything myself. एक फोन भी मेरे पास हमेशा रहता था. I used to be the packer, I used to be the customer service representative, I used to be everything. Accounts भी देख लेती थी, sales भी भेज देती थी, सब कुछ मैं ही करती थी. I started from that, and now I have a team of freelancers and digital marketers and a small office and all of that. So you have to realize that, you know, each thing is teaching you something. It is teaching you not just to be stronger, but it is also teaching you how to move ahead from that. And the most important thing is, one of the most important things again is, you must always, you know, work according to your targets and goals, through discipline, through resilience, but also you must pause every once in a while and see and reevaluate. Is it working for you? Is it something that you're actually enjoying? Is it something that's working out for you financially? आप इतनी मेहनत कर रहे हो, उस मेहनत का एक होता है कि never give up, but never give up, again, this is also toxic positivity. Toxic positivity sometimes, you know, can be bad for us. So we have to figure out कि सच में is it something that does it have potential? हमने इतना किया, इतना इसमें डाला, अपनी मेहनत, अपना time, अपना effort, अपनी energy, तो अपना money, तो what is it yielding now? Does it have that potential? So that reevaluation is also very, very important for you to know whether you're doing the right thing and whether it is going to continue for you, you know. And the last but not the least, don't ever stop learning. Even today, I try to learn from, you know, all the different kinds of people that I meet, the freelancers that I work with, just to see how we can do things better. How you never know what, because इतना सब कुछ अभी तो टेक्नोलॉजी में भी इतना कुछ नया नया आता रहता है, सब कुछ इतना नया नया होता रहता है. अगर हम वही पुरानी चीजों को लेकर बैठेंगे तो we will be outdated very, very soon. So don't ever stop learning. Try and keep looking कि किस टाइप से कंपटीशन क्या कर रहा है, आप जिस फील्ड में जाना चाहते हैं उस फील्ड में क्या नई नई चीजें हो रही है, एंड उसमें आप कुछ ना कुछ हमेशा सीखते रहिए. Because once you do that, when you have that mental agility, then you will always be ahead of the competition, or at least you will at least have the knowledge of, you know, how you can tackle things. So I guess this is it from me right now. And the secret to getting ahead, like I said, is getting started, and we must have the courage to pursue them, and that is when you will know that, you know, then once you start having the courage to pursue things that you really, really want to do, things will happen for you. You just have to keep pursuing it. And I guess this is it from me right now. So let me know if you guys have more questions, and how did you like this? And if you have any feedback to share, I would really, really like to read about it.
Jyoti, please go through chat box. There is one question.
Yeah.
How to manage capital for entrepreneurship to become a successful entrepreneur?
Yes.
Jyoti, can you stop sharing?
Okay.
Because whatever you're doing, you can see here. And there are some person who raised their hand.
Okay.
After getting the question, answer of first question, you can
Yeah.
ask if
So
you have
Jesse,
any question.
I think किसी ने पूछा है, how did you manage capital requirement? I've already spoken about it. कि we started from very, very low capital. So हमने जो जॉब से सैलरीज कमाई थी उसको ही हमने थोड़ा सा लगा करके we started with very minimal investment actually, and we made sure that our cost heads were low. when you start a
इधर से
business,
बोलना है ना
you do
आपको?
not need to go all out with every cost
नहीं
expenditure.
नहीं, आपको यहाँ से बोलना है.
You need to make sure that your cost heads are, you know, थोड़ा सा average or below average, so that you can focus more on the offering. You know, जो चीज में आपको डालना है रुपया, जिस चीज को आपको बेस्ट करना है, वो आप जरूर वहां पे इन्वेस्ट करिए. बट जहां पे आप अपना कहाँ पे कॉस्टिंग कम कर सकते हैं, उसमें जरूर एक यू हैव टू हैव दैट मेंटालिटी ऑफ ट्राइंग टू सेव मनी, बट नॉट अननेसेसरी. अगेन आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट इट हैज टू बी डन इन अ बैड वे, बट यू कैन नॉट गो ऑल आउट इन स्पेंडिंग ऑल योर मनी. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इवन when you go to an investor, he will at the end of the day ask you questions on what did you do with his money. So you must be very, very conscious of how you are spending that money. What is your advice to students in this regard? So like I said, you know, costing, you know, figuring out your cost expenses is one of the most important things when you start a business. It's very important to write down in a page, you know, आप एक paper ले लो और उसमें लिखो कि what are the different expenses that will be required in your business, and which of the expenses is the most, like for example in an e-commerce space we have two most important expenses. एक तो obviously the raw material, the product का दाम, and the second is the courier. So logistics costs are so prohibitive that it has to be one of our biggest. So whatever project we undertake, whatever brands we collaborate with, we have to figure out that are we meeting our you know, courier costs in those brand prices. If we do not, then we go back to the drawing board. We figure out, we either ask for a bigger higher margin, or we make combos कि you know, आज एक 100 रुपए का अगर प्रोडक्ट मैं बेचूंगी और उसमें कस्टमर को मैं फ्री शिपिंग दूंगी, तो मेरे पास क्या बचेगा, मैं कुरियर को क्या दूंगी. तो those are the considerations that you have to have when you start a business, and it is very, very you know, very individual to each particular business. So you have to see that it'll be very, very individualistic according to each business type. Okay, how should we overcome the fear that whether we'll be successful or not, Bharti? At the end of the day, this is also a question of your belief in self, and being truly, truly, truly honest to yourself. आप अगर आपको कंफ्यूजन है कि आपका बिजनेस आइडिया अच्छा है कि नहीं, तो आप एक्सपर्ट्स के 3-4 टीचर्स के पास जाओ, अलग अलग लोगों के, गो टू पीपल फ्रॉम डिफरेंट वॉक्स ऑफ लाइफ एंड प्रेजेंट योर आइडिया टू देम. आस्क देम दैट व्हाट डू दे थिंक. जब 10 में से अगर 6 लोग आपको उसमें बोलते हैं कि हाँ दिस इज अ गुड आइडिया, इट हैज पोटेंशियल, फिर आप ऑनलाइन जाके रिसर्च करो, आप देखो कि उसमें कितने लोग वैसा सेम सामान बेच रहे हैं. एंड अगर बेच रहे हैं तो व्हाट इज इट दैट यू आर डूइंग डिफरेंट. आर यू डूइंग द सेम थिंग? लोग अगर उनसे खरीदेंगे तो क्या आपसे भी खरीदेंगे, या आर यू डूइंग समथिंग डिफरेंट? व्हाट इज इट दैट यू आर ब्रिंगिंग टू द टेबल? What is it that is the most important thing? What is it that you're bringing to the table? If you think that your product is you know, some really good stuff, and or your service is something that others are not providing, जो आपका confidence होगा अंदर का, that will ooze out, that energy will come in your business also. So your business survives only through your energy. So it's very important that first you focus on building your belief in yourself, your energy, and then you go ahead and you know, start the business. And like I said, when you do this research, not just offline research with friends, family, teachers, experts, and people from different walks of life, like, you know, people that you don't know at all, like random strangers, like friends of friends of friends. आप उनसे किसी से पूछो कि यार उनसे पूछो उनको कैसा लगा ये, या किसी और से. तो when somebody gives you a good feedback, or when you go online and check things and you know that हाँ आपका product इसके जैसा है या इससे better है, then automatically आपको belief अपने आप में भी और अपने product में भी आने लगेगा, या अपने offering में आने लगेगा. आपको समझ में आएगा कि नहीं कुछ तो है इसमें, definitely there is potential. तो automatically आपको आपके fears कम होंगे. And on a day-to-day basis, you have to work on your thought system and your energy to have that dedication and resilience that having a business requires. Thanks, Rahul ji. I really would love to know more about what you're doing. And okay,
Hello.
I guess
I am
we've
a
done
businessman
everything.
also, madam.
Okay, great. तो आप किस चीज पे करते हो, क्या है आपका वो?
Madam, fruit shop. Earlier it was a fruit shop, and then we have turned into a super shopping mart. And I have
Oh, wow,
2 branches
awesome.
of it.
Great. Okay, so now I'm there are many people who have raised their hands. Let me just, pehle, how do I like? I can't unmute anybody, but there is Avdut. Okay, one person, Avdut, has raised hand. Avdut, do you want to say something?
Avdut Sadamate sir, do you want to ask?
Oh, Avdut ji. Okay.
Avdut sir?
I think उन्होंने by mistake कर दिया होगा. I think there are no more raised hands, Rupa.
So, okay, thank you so much, Jyoti, for sharing
Ma'am,
your vast
Ma'am,
experience,
all the hands.
your motivational story.
One minute,
Rahul
one
sir.
minute, Rupa. All the hands are raising for clapping. Standing ovation to you.
Oh, yeah, right. A big hand for Jyoti because she has shared her own story.
Oh my God, thank you so much. No, but I just hope that I did justice to this and you guys gained something out of it. If you guys gained, if the students have gained anything out of it, that's my job done. I would be very happy if I could help anybody.
Ma'am, what I like was the speed you were speaking. It was seeming I am just speaking to other people in this.
Yes. Thank you so much, everybody.
So thank you so much, Jyoti, for sharing your vast experience and motivational.
Thank you so much for having me over. Thank you so much, Rupa. Thank you, Rahulji. Thank you, everybody.
So just as a formality, I would like to invite Khushi Khatri, the student of Department of Self-Learning, to propose the vote of thanks for this national level workshop on motivational story of an entrepreneur of Jyoti Mundra. So proceed, Khushi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It is rightly quoted by Debok Harkness that in every ending there is a new beginning. This is applicable for our today's workshop too. So, I, Khushi, deem it a great honor and privilege to thank each and everyone and to propose the vote of thanks for this event. And to all those who have assembled here on behalf of Institution of Innovation, Council and Department of Commerce of Srimati Radha Devi Goenka College for Women, Akola, Maharashtra. Firstly, I would like to express my sincere gratitude towards our Honorable President of Bharatiya Seva Sadan and Institution of Innovation Council, Mr. Dilipraj Goenka sir, for motivating us. Thank you so much, sir. Further, I would like to extend my sincere gratitudes towards Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Devendra Vyasji, for his support and guidance. Also, I'll thank Honorable Vice Principal Sir and Head of Commerce Department, Dr. Ambadas Pandey Sir, for being with us throughout the workshop and for lending his hand of support whenever we needed him. This day cannot be complete before thanking our chief guest of honor, the resource persons of our today's workshop, that is Jyoti Mundra ma'am, founder and CEO of OnAHealthyNote.com. Ma'am has very beautifully narrated and explained her own story of how to be your own boss by questioning us and interacting with us in a very beautiful way. Your words have enlightened us and will definitely help us in our future career. Thank you so much, ma'am, for lending your precious time to us. I thank the teaching and the non-teaching and technical staff for their cooperation, and this workshop would not have been a great success without the mere guidance of our Honorable Ma'am, Dr. Rupa Gupta. I thank her for doing all her work sincerely to make this workshop a mere success. Last but not the least, I thank all the students for being a great audience. Thank you, everyone. This workshop would not have been a great success without everyone's combined effort. On this note, I would like to end. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So Jyoti, once again.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Rupa. Thank you, Devendra ji. Thank you, everybody, all the students and faculty members. ठीक है,
Thank
should
you,
I share
madam,
the-
from all the RDGNs.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, all of you.
Dear participant, as we have shared feedback link in
Thank
chat
you.
box, please fill the feedback form. As soon as you will fill the feedback form, immediately you will get your certificate on your registered email. So thank you being with us. We are again further organizing one national level webinar on problem solving on 26th. So please join that one also. It is also beneficial for all of us. With this, thank you so much. Please fill the feedback form. Again, we have shared in the chat box.
Ma'am,
Pooja, yes? Pooja, do you want to say something?
no, ma'am. Actually,
वो वाली अच्छी नहीं थी, वो खुशी वाली अच्छी थी। बहुत हंसे हुए लग रहे थे। एक्साइटमेंट से बात कर बंद है।
As soon as you will fill the feedback, you will get your certificate immediately on your Gmail, on your mail account. जैसे ही आप फीडबैक फॉर्म फिल करते हो तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो सर्टिफिकेट आपके रजिस्टर्ड ईमेल पर पहुंच जाएगा आपको. Okay, we have shared feedback link in the chat box. This is send करो. We have already shared. So again, I am repeating. Just wait. See, this is the feedback. Click on this and fill your information and registered email ID address very properly. Dr. Vimal Rathi ma'am, please fill the feedback form and write the correct address of your mail account. 26 को हमारा एक और नेशनल लेवल वेबिनार है, आप उसको भी ज्वाइन करिए. He is from Odisha, Dr. Subba Rao sir. He is a senior manager in National Thermal Energy Plant of Government of India. कुछ